Corp-ABML stock, American Battery Technologies Co. So for the last trading session, which was Friday the 14th of January 2021, it closed at $0.842, a loss of 7.49%. So it actually reached the 52-week low. It triggered a 52-week low event of $0.9. That's at just when the market opened, and even fell beyond that. So the underlying trend since the last 1 month is a bearish one. You can see the stock has been retracing. At some point, there seemed to be some ray of hope, as at the 7th of January. That was Friday, the 7th of January. It spiked and reached $1.03. Even though before that time, it was even trading at what you may just call, allow me to say, highs of $1.13. This was just as early as the 3rd of January. It was trading that high. But since that time, it has continued to retrace. The news out there is that the company said it has completed drilling of its first set of several sampling locations and submitted the surface samplings collected from the Tonopah Flats lithium exploration project for high throughput screening analysis. These samples were collected from the initial secure 305 load mining claims located in Big Smoky Valley near Tonopah, Nevada. So this and one other letter at the beginning of this month that their CEO sent out to everybody, as it concerns the fundamentals and the bigger picture surrounding the EV space, the lithium space, and all that stuff. But it didn't. If you sum it up, it hasn't given market participants enough reason to probably stay in the stock at the moment, staying there and keep buying or anything like that. I'm not going to conclude that buyers are no longer keen on this stock, but there are definitely more important things to probably get involved with. And we all know as well that the Build Back Better bill is just not doing so well at the moment. So all of those can definitely, maybe amongst other things, why we're seeing the stock languish. And we also know that there is an intention there. There is there is a plan in that bill to do something about the lithium mining capability of the United States. And this is the sort of thing that American Battery Metal stands to benefit to a great extent. So much of that is not doing so well. That bill is not doing so well. So I can imagine why the ABML is not doing so well at the same time as well. So the fundamentals, the headwinds are not on the side of the stock at the moment. So that's what it's facing now. Down here we can see that momentum is waning, totally oversold on this 1 month chart. That is likely to be the case on its daily chart, but you can see accumulation is just gradually inching up. So there is people are taking advantage of the fact that it's gotten slightly cheaper, especially the fact now it has now reached its 52-week low. So given all the promise of the EV space and all that stuff, and the demand for lithium and all the associated minerals, yes, you would. Some people will still be buying, and we evidently seen that, even though it's just that it spiked up, but it's not a huge lot. The underlying trend for the accumulation distribution is still a bearish one. So the trend is that it appears to be consolidating within a longer term downtrend. Is that the case? Consolidating within a longer term downtrend. Okay, well, if you look at what's been going on since the 11th of January, it's been trading between a tiny range of 10 cents. So yeah, you could conclude if we were looking at a daily chart, it wouldn't look like this. It would probably look pretty much the trend will be pretty much much of a sideways one, but because we are looking at a 1 month chart, it's looking like a huge plunge, so yes, it's definitely consolidating within a longer term downtrend. Shares are presently below a 200 below the 200-day moving average, which is falling along with the 10-day moving average. That is the case. That's 200-day moving average. This one is falling along with the 10-day moving average. This one, so that is correct. So however, the average directional index is below 20, indicating that the shares have exhibited sideways movement recently, and it's underperforming the S&P 500. Momentum is strongly bearish, as I showed you earlier on. Let me show you again. Momentum is strongly bearish. That's this one. You can see it's in the oversold territory. Yes, so that is also amongst the reasons why maybe market participants have, I can see that, have caused this accumulation distribution indicator to start looking up. So the 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20, the level which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. Yes, they have been doing so, and also some have also taken advantage of that, and they're also buying. So the unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. Yes, overall there is a lack of buying interest, but does not mean that people are not buying. You could evidently see that. This is the 1 month chart. There is some interest getting in there. Some people are taking advantage of what's going on, and they are taking up a few positions, adding to the ones they have. So there is definitely an opportunity in the very short term to make money with a stock. All hope is not lost with the stock, so it will always continue to maybe flip flop, go back and forth. So scalpers may definitely jump into make money with the stock. So by all means, you decide how to play it. There's definitely an opportunity in a very short time to get something, scalp something out of it. So but I believe there's every chance. What we're seeing right now does not completely indicate that it's may continue to retrace. Because we don't have enough data yet. We don't have enough data to really conclude. Maybe in the coming sessions, if it doesn't close above this 10-day moving average, then there's every chance it may fall further towards even $0.65. But fingers crossed, on the upside, of this whole scheme of things concerning the stock. We can still see that we can still be able to determine a possible upward target. So we're going to do that by taking up this price of 0.94 established on the 13th. It's Thursday the 13th by 11:30 a.m. Okay, 0.94, and then this low of 0.84. So we have 0.1 times 2.618. We have 0.2618 plus 0.84. We have a target of 1.1. So we already established a target of 1.47 previously, and we're still maintaining that. So we're just going to add this 1.1 as a near-term target, of 1.1. It looks ambitious. Because of the fact that this stock has a prospect of even falling towards 0.64. But at the same time as well, all is not lost. It can always get back to 1.1, and 1.1 will be just above its 50-day moving average. It's still possible. 1.1, last time it was at 1.1 would be when was that? Sometime 1.1. That's let me go all the way back. Let me see what last time it was at 1.1. 1.1. Okay, yes, that was sometime. Okay, that will be all the way back to 3rd of January. Well, it looks like a long time. It looks like It looks like a long time, and 1.1 looks like something that is not so achievable. But that's our target, 1.1, and the upper target is 1.47. So see what you make of ABML stock. The headwinds are very strong. The fundamentals are right, but the bigger picture concerning the build back better bill is definitely, amongst other things, causing headwinds for the stock. So we'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.